So, I would like to share with you probably one of my first experiences around losing somebody that I knew. When I was a teenager, I lost a friend. I just finished school and I had lost a friend. And that night that I found out, I was tucked up in bed with my bestie, and I had this light globe next to my bed, and we were talking about this friend, and the light started flashing, and it flashed 3 times, and the light had never flashed previously. So it was 3 clear times, and then it stopped. And I sort of said, joking around, hey, thanks for coming in and saying hello, and you're welcome. The light never flashed after that time. Then that was, let me get my time frames right. I think about probably 10 years later, 5 to 10 years later, I was in my kitchen making some brownies, and out of the corner of my eye, I felt like there was a young man in the room. And I was like, did I just imagine that? Did I see that? What's going on here? And so just not knowing, at this stage, I didn't know that I was a medium. And I think we all have this ability to communicate. So I don't think that I'm special there. But I had no idea that I could even do this. So not knowing what I was doing, I was just open to who's there? Who's in this space? And it sort of then came into my awareness of it's around this time of year that my friend passed away. So I said, okay, if that's you, can you please give me a sign during the day? And if you make the lights flash, I'll know it's you, because that was such a clear sign that evening. Anyway, I went to work, didn't think about it. And at the time, I was working as a geologist, so I was working quite remotely, and we had a meeting in an old sort of school building, I suppose. And working in an environment that's such high risk, like it's safety, and, anytime you identify a hazard, putting in the report. So I was in this meeting, and all of a sudden the lights started flashing in the meeting. I didn't make the connection until after the meeting. I thought, oh, good, I can count that as one of my reports. So I went to go put it in the hazard report, and I was like, lights randomly started flashing 3 times. I'm not sure what's happened, because the lights never flash here, but maybe somebody needs to check and make sure that it's okay. And then I was like, that was exactly the confirmation that I had asked for. And what I love about this story is that it reminds us that, one, that our loved ones are always around. 2, that they can communicate with us. 3, how we need to be open and aware and pay attention to that communication, because had I not done that hazard report, I wouldn't have made the connection that it was my friend. I wouldn't have made the connection that it was possible to continue that relationship with them without them being in physical form. So that's my story, and I hope that brings somebody a little bit of hope in just another way that Spirit can come forward and communicate with us.